What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 69 of the Tasty Cast, our weekly podcast where we talk about things, do a bunch of random shit, we react to things, and yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And I'm Chris.
Quick reminder to play Heavy Rain and Absolver, both offer free on PlayStation Plus. Play those. Come back the end of the month for Plus Club. Let us know what you thought of those games. We'll let you know what we thought of them. And our game of the month is Earth Defense Force 4.1 Shadow of New Despair, which is a very fun game. I highly recommend it. You should play it. And then come back at the end of the month for Game of the Month, and we will talk about it then. Also, we have Discord. Make sure to join that. Come and talk to us at any time, all the time. Post some memes, and we are on all the places that you can listen to podcasts, including Spotify. So if you prefer to listen to us, do that. And if you're listening to us, come check us out on YouTube at Tasty Loot Gaming. And also, we got a bunch of new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content, and always join the conversation in the comments down below. So with every taste cast, we typically start off with what we've been playing. My list is pretty short. I think everybody else's is as well. This may be a shorter tasty cast, which never happens. So we'll see what happens. I'll jump in real quick. I've given up on Heavy Rain. So I'm going to have to either play it on your PS4 or watch you play it when you play it. Okay. I've already played it before. I just need to get an impression of it, but it is so fucking broken that to play it is a whole other game that I would have to review separately of playing a destroyed game.
Yeah.
Because it's fucked up. If you know what I'm talking about, I have a video a couple episodes ago where I show off what's wrong with it. But I reinstalled it, played again, it's still fucked up. So I uninstalled it. I'm not fucking with it. Played Absolver, and obviously we'll talk about this more at the end of the month. But played Absolver, very mixed on that. So it will be we're gonna have a very interesting episode of Plus Club this month. I think so. Because I went in thinking one thing, and my opinion has completely shifted. So it's going to be interesting. Typically, we're always pretty positive about almost everything we talk about. Last month was interesting too. We talked about XCOM, and that went the opposite direction too. So but we got like 3 months there where it was just killing it, though.
Well,
so
this was funny because obviously when we were talking and you had put the episode on Reddit, people had a very opposite opinion of us that month. So.
Yeah. Which is interesting, and that's what I love to, as long as people are civil, like I love that. I want to hear why people like something, especially if I like really don't like something, and someone likes something. I'm not like, what the fuck? Why'd you like it? Why? I'm like, whoa, like what did you see in it? Like, because I'm more so interested in that person's experience than them changing my mind. I'm already set on that. So, but yeah, so Absolver, really interesting idea. I'll leave it at that. Although it is really interesting when you think about Absolver as a glorified open world fighting game. Because a lot of people, compared to Dark Souls, I understand in its format, it kind of is like that. But it's literally just a fighting game. Like if you were to pick a character on a fucking screen and then get into a room and fight each other, it's that, except for you have to run to find people to fight. It's really weird. But yeah, we'll talk about that because I have quite a bit to say on that. Been playing The Crew 2 again some more because between work being really hectic lately and like just a lot of editing I've been doing lately, like I'm playing things that are kind of easy to just burst into, play a little bit, and then get the fuck out. Really happy to say The Crew 2 has gotten better. The Crew 2 is a game that you need to keep playing because there's parts of the game you're not accessing until you rank up. So like I unlocked like monster trucks, a different kind of rally cross. Before is rally raid, where you're just driving to the next checkpoint through an open area and you have to like dodge. There's no track. And then rally cross is like track rally stuff. So it's completely opening up everything. I think there's helicopters in the game. I haven't unlocked that yet. There's a bunch of shit in that game that keeps unlocking. So the variety alone has upped my opinion of it. Every time I play a different race, the drag racing, I unlocked that just now, and like first off, the speed looks like you're in fucking Star Wars, and you're hitting light speed. It's insane, but it's actually really fun because there's like a mini game right in the beginning where there's like a bar, and then there's a little thing like this, and you have to rev and try and keep it in there, and while it's counting down. And if you get that, you get a bonus, I think. And then you have to drive and shift accordingly. But it's kind of a neat race type when you're doing like, well, in this game, there is no typical race type. There's so many different types of races. So definitely suggest picking up The Crew 2 if you want 12 different racing games in one game. Although I still think that the racing feels lazy in general. Definitely feels like the engine they used was not made for racing games.
It's probably Steve's engine.
It's Ubisoft's engine in general, because I'm pretty sure that it's the same engine. It reminds me a lot of Wildlands as well.
Oh, okay.
So, and The Division. I think they're all in the same engine. I'd put money on it.
It'd be what was that, Snowblind or whatever it's called, or
yeah, I don't know, because I don't even know if that's built off of. I don't know if I'd put money on it now that I'm thinking about it, but there's so many. Yeah, let's go back before I actually owe someone money. I fucking got you. Everyone in the comments be like, whoa. Yeah, but they're all built so similarly that the Crew 2 feels like it was built off the same infrastructure. And so it feels like they had to bend the engine to be a racing game. And it works just fine, and the racing feels good. But like when you hit like an object that does not move, and it's great because in the beta when you hit an object, you stopped instantly. And it was really unforgiving. And at first I'm like, this is dumb. Most games you hit it and you slide off it, or you hit it and bounce off it, or you go through it. And then I was like, well, in real life, if you hit something that's not going to move, you're going to fucking stop. So I guess I need to get good. But now, since the beta, they made it so when you hit objects, you go and just like slide off it, and it flings you this way somewhere, and it's like everything's covered in fucking rubber and soap.
It's like gravitational slingshot or what?
It's weird, yeah. And like the physics in the game are weird too. If you hit, I put on Twitter a couple times, but I hit like 3 different vehicles just parked, and they like fly off like they're just like hollow tin cans. There's like just like flying off. I'm like, that looked normal. But other than that, fun game, full of variety. And yeah, haven't played EDF. Need to play that. Would really like to play it with you at some point.
Do you have that yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Negative. We gotta try and figure that out. Josh has been really fucking. I try and play games with that guy all the time, and he's just like, "Well, you should play with this game." And then I try and play that game, and then I don't hear from him. So then he's like, "I'm really excited that EDF is the game of the month." I was like, "Why?" He's like, because we can play it. I'm like, you don't play shit with me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, you throw some serious shade lately.
I'm getting him, dude. Yeah, so I need to play that. I think that's it. That's all I've been playing.
All right. Well, I also played Absolver.
Okay.
Keep this kind of short because we're going to talk about it obviously in the month, but I think the Dark Souls aspect for me is mostly just like the way like you explore. Seems very similar. Dark Storage, Souls,
Dark Storage,
Dark Storage,
and then
where you keep all the weapons.
The checkpoints. They kind of are reminiscent, even though they don't function the same way.
Yeah,
but they kind of remind me of
the bonfires.
Yeah. I will say this ahead of time, because I don't think it's going to spoil my opinion of the game, but it more so in comparison to For Honor, I think its take on stances is much better.
Agreed.
So, especially due to the deck system. And then I'm going to stop right there. So,
although I really don't like the way you acquire new moves. We'll talk about that more, but yeah, it's weird.
I played some Warframe, very little. Yeah. Trying to finish the Chains of Horror storyline, and then I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I picked up Octopath Traveler, and I just started that. So far, it's really neat. So
really,
yeah, I love the art style. It's great.
That was the big thing that made me want to get it. I don't know shit about the game itself.
When you start the game, you pick a character who you want to play as. So It has different beginnings and stuff like that. So I'm completely ignorant. I kind of like stayed away from information on this game because I wanted to experience it. So if I say something, that's why. But in my case, I picked, I can't remember her name, but there's an archer chick in the top left. And she has like a pet like panther type thing. Or a snow leopard or something like that. And
kitty cat.
Yeah. And so she's like a hunter in the way you would think of someone who's like traps, animals and is into like conservation in a way. So like she cares about like the balance of the forest. So it's okay to kill things as long as you use it, blah blah type of thing. But then if something is in the forest like that isn't native to that, it needs to adapt properly, or if it's just killing everything, it needs to go away. It needs to die because it's going to screw up with the balance of the forest type of thing. This is as far as I've gotten in that regard. But she has it's kind of very Pokemon-esque, but you knock their health down enough and you can capture them, and then you can use that monster so many times. So like you're borrowing it, and then once it's done, it returns to the wild type of thing.
Huh.
So it's
interesting.
Yeah. So like they're with you, and they'll like help you out for a little bit. Like these little moss pigs. They remind me of the moss swines in Monster Hunter, actually. But they'll run out, they'll squeal, and you'll heal for 500 hit points real quick. And you have 5 uses, and then they're gone.
That life-giving squeal, yo.
Yeah, it's has an interesting weakness table too. So like at the bottom of the enemies, it'll have like a bunch of boxes representing how many weaknesses they have, and as you discover them, it unlocks permanently, so you know what to use against them, which is really neat. And then it has, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a bonus like damage system. So like every turn you get one of them, and you can use up to 3 of them to attack multiple times in a turn. But then if you do that, you don't get a point for the next round. So you hit, and if you use a weakness, you knock their defense down, and when it hits 0, it breaks. They get to skip their turn, and they take extra damage that turn. So if you plan it right, you can knock them down, get their defense down, and then use 3 of your tokens to do extra turns and attack 4 times with their weakness while they're the weakest. As well. So
Bard Swine has no weakness.
what?
Bard Swine. He comes out and he sings the song of his people to heal you, like a bard.
Has no weakness.
He's weak to
He
axes.
has no weakness.
Has no weakness, Chevy.
He's got no weakness.
weaknesses.
Bard Swine has no weakness.
What part of that don't you understand? Has no weakness.
Oh, one
As
more
in
thing.
none. 0.
Square Enix is usually super bad about allowing you to play in Japanese. You play their games in English if they come to America. That's it. This game does allow you to pick your voice. So
That's good.
props to them on that one.
Doesn't have guys going like, "Whoa, dude, ho
Well, I didn't even try it in English, so I don't know. I immediately switched it to Japanese. So
Why is it called Octopath Traveler?
I think because
Is there 8 paths?
I think there's 6 characters in the beginning. I think there's 2 hidden characters.
Oh.
So 8 characters.
One of them's an octopus.
I was
like
hoping.
Octodad.
I was yeah. Well,
This
originally I
is actually a prequel to Octodad. This is
this is before he became the dad.
yeah.
I love that game.
Man,
It was a really good game.
it's pretty cool so far. Also some quality of life stuff. You know, when you go to an inn in a lot of RPGs, you walk in, you talk to the person, they ask if you want to stay. This one, you literally just go up to the door. It's like, do you want to stay here?
So you gotta waste time.
Yeah.
Get the fuck in there.
Same
Look
with
at
weapon
people.
shops. You go up to the door, and it's just like, here you go.
Huh.
Nice.
But people's homes you can go into.
Okay, I'll say I appreciate that for system reasons. Like, you're gonna walk into a building and just do that anyway. So why not just speed up the process? But depending on the game and how the flow of it, I would miss that in certain games because it would take away from immersion. But like if you're playing like a game like like an Elder Scrolls game, if those ever get made again, and fucking any kind of open world game, if I was playing like The Witcher and I had to walk up to a door and it's like, what do you want? And be like, this sucks.
The little thing
Yeah.
opens up.
What?
Well, even then, I'd be like, okay, at least they did that.
What do you want?
What's the passcode? Passcodes, you can take this down a couple fucking decibels, asshole. I'm about to kick this door in.
No copper daggers for you. Shunk.
But yeah. So yeah, if anyone has a Switch and they're looking for a role-playing game, totally recommend it. I also know that IGN gave it like a 9.4, I think.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Damn.
pretty cool.
That's pretty high. RPGs get fucking high
Scores lately?
scores lately,
It's
yeah.
like they figured out how to make them modern.
They're not making weird bastardizations of fucking Parasite Eve and Final Fantasy Dog of Cersei's.
Right.
Right? That's the
Yeah,
game.
that's it. That's it.
Stain of puppies.
The good RPGs exist again. It's really cool. Pretty happy with that. I wanna pick that game up, but I don't have a Switch yet. Haven't bought it yet. I don't know if I'd buy it for that, but I do. I mean, you own it, so I want to try it.
It's only on Switch.
Yeah. So. Well, yeah. Otherwise, I'd owned it already.
Yeah.
I am looking into buying. I was telling you about it already, but Danger Zone 2. Mm-hmm. Apparently, the first one was like an okay game, but the second one, it's essentially. Remember Burnout? Mm-hmm. 1 and 2 and 3. I was gonna say 1 and 3 because 2 was whatever. There's a mode in it where you had to like drive as fast as you could and crash into as much shit as possible to get the highest rank or score. It's that. They literally took it's the exact same thing, but that's the whole game, and it's getting really good reviews for what it is. They're like, it's just that mode, but it's supposed to be really fun, so I want to pick that up because I loved that mode.
You're really in car games lately,
dude. There's a renaissance of fucking racing games again, and it's awesome. Because for a while there was Forza.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Even Need for Speed kind of went away.
Need for Speed's dead. I mean, it comes out again every once in a while, but always gets bad reviews. Right. Forza comes out, always does well. People bitch about it, but it still does well because they're high-quality games. And then a little bit there, they're making games like Project Cars and Drive Club and stuff like that. And they all did kind of good.
Those are all like indie level, though.
Kind of. They're like in mid-tier area. Mm-hmm. But those all did okay. But now we're getting into an area where, because that was like a stepping stone, we're getting good racing games again, because like The Crew came out as well and didn't do well. The Crew 2 is a better game. Project Cars 2 is fucking awesome if you have a driving wheel. I mean, that's the Dark Souls of racing games. It's hard as shit. If it's icy in that game and windy and snowing, it's almost impossible to drive.
That's one of the go-karts, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you played it. And then Gran Turismo came out. I've played that the least out of all of them, which is crazy because I love Gran Turismo. And then Forza Horizon's like one of the best arcade racers ever. So it's just crazy that racing games are back again. It's awesome. I'm glad to see some of those dead and fighting games coming back too. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, everything's coming back. It's awesome. There's a fucking that balance to the force you were talking about, Octopath.
People have money to spend again, so.
I have money to spend, but I don't. I'm always broke. I'm fucking buying every fucking game that comes out. I'm like, oh, that looks good, and I play for like an hour. And I'm like, oh, that looks good, and I play it for an hour.
I'm trying not to do that.
I need to stop. Anyway, you play anything else? Play and drink that water.
Yeah,
Chris, what are you playing?
I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft lately.
Mm-hmm.
The pre-patch for Battle for Azeroth, I believe, drops Tuesday. There's supposed to be a lot of like in-game changes that lead up to the Battle of Azeroth. I hear rumor, and possible spoiler alert, that the Night Elf homeworld, or not homeworld, but home like starting area, Teldrassil, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that. The old world tree is going to get burnt to the ground, supposedly.
Burn it to the ground.
And then the Alliance is supposed to take back Lordaeron, where the undead start. So, who knows if that's going to happen or not?
I do.
Oh, you do.
I'm an insider.
Oh,
they're like, hey, you don't play this or know anything about it. Here's some info. You're not going to tell anybody. And I didn't.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. How the starting areas will change, because, that's a big thing of those characters or those races. Who knows? And then the other thing I've been playing is Warframe. Just lots of Warframe.
And so MMOs.
I mean, that's all I really play.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to hop back in. I'm not back in. I played it fucking not that long ago, but haven't had time to play Warframe this week. Just because everything I want to do in that game is going to take a little bit of time. So half the time I play a game for like an hour.
For the weekend. Pharaoh Katir is back for the weekend.
I think I need to talk to him, because I think one of the quests I have to do, you have to get it from him.
Yeah, the Inaros quest comes from him.
I was pissed because, like I said, last couple episodes, I've been trying to clean up my missions I got to finish, and I got that and the Haro quest I got to do, and I went to do it, and it's like, you need to go talk to that guy. I'm like, I don't even think he's fucking here, and sure as shit he wasn't. So I was like, this sucks.
Fucking prepare to walk through a bunch of dark rooms in Chains of Hollow.
Yeah.
Haro.
Chains of Hollow is very dark.
Yeah. Chains of Hollow.
Man, I'm getting all my words wrong today.
Yeah, it's hot. It's a hot day.
Tap, the man in the wall.
Is this a spoiler?
Not really.
No.
All right.
I did have to kind of like take my headphones off a little bit doing that mission though.
Getting too spooked?
No, it was just
Scary?
much louder than the game for some reason.
Oh.
So I was just like,
bad audio design.
Get off my ear for a second. They're going for something. It wasn't working for me very well. So
I think it's one of my favorite storylines though so far.
Yeah, I remember when it first came out, you were talking about like hinting towards that tapping thing, wherever the hell.
A little preachy for me.
It is a little preachy, kind of, but then the frame itself is kind of like that anyways. So
yeah. No, that makes sense. Theme. I know.
And on the 6th day, Ortis shut the fuck up because I turned him off. I can get behind that.
Poor Ortis.
I got that guy on
silent mode in fucking
airplane mode.
Octavia's Anthem.
Turn his Wi-Fi off. That guy doesn't need to be talking to anybody. Keep him in the box.
Who says it's even Wi-Fi?
Was it fucking 10.05? Like what? What's the future?
I don't know. Whatever they decide to call it.
It's hyper subspace signals.
Orokin Phi?
Yeah, that's it.
Why is it a Phi?
Oro-Phi?
Oro-Phi.
O-Phi.
Yo, fucking turn on the Oro. My internet's running slow, man. Reset the router.
Reset Ortis. Internet's going slow.
Yeah, he's bogging it down, downloading all the info.
And then losing
Been
it.
watching too much YouTube. Tenotube.
Stop watching Magamu, damn it, Ortis.
He's trying to get all that fucking info.
How do I tell this to the operator?
How else is he supposed to know all this shit he's always telling you?
It's true.
I watched a video on YouTube, Tenno. Operator. Play anything else?
No.
No?
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah. I played Warframe. What happened? I got a gun that I built that looks like a rainbow. And I need to use it. Yeah, it's like pearlescent looking almost. It's like pink and blue. Kinda. It's weird. It's like a rifle.
It's Octavia's gun.
Yeah. Yeah, I built that because I don't have it. So
It shoots sound.
Oh, really?
Trying to farm her, but
Yeah.
no luck.
Yeah, so I'm going to use that thing. I'm not impressed with it so far.
I sold my Ash Prime drop.
Damn, I was
Never
quick.
got it.
I haven't even checked if I got it.
It's just weird.
I should do that.
Because it was. I know it had been within 7 days when since I played. So, but whatever.
All right, let's get into the video.
Okay.
You guys already saw in the thumbnail, I'm sure, and in the title, but we're going to be watching the Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy crossover trailer that released recently. It's like 2 minutes long, so it shows off quite a bit. I've actually seen it already, but I saw it on my phone, so it'll be better to see it in full screen. Chris has not seen it, so that's good. Chevy, you seen it?
I did.
Chevy he did.
Like opposite of last time.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also saw it on my phone and with no sound.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, whenever I do that, like I'm just like sitting there and like I'm at work, I'm like just sweating, gross, I'm like, ugh, and it's just not enjoyable. So it's a lot better when I'm here doing it. So it's like I half saw it. A lot of times I don't have the sound on because I'm just in between doing something. And then after that, we're gonna watch RX Gaming talk or do a breakdown of the info on that. So yeah, you got the videos, Chris?
I do.
All right, let's start with the trailer. And are you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. I did that way too fast.
Peggy 16.
Oh shit.
I can play this song on the piano.
Prelude.
Yep.
Isn't it just an arpeggio though?
Yeah. It's really simple.
Moogle.
Yeah, I should learn it. I should. Figured pretty easy to do, maybe.
Oh, you stole the crystal.
Damn, he's going crazy. No, that's not fucking shit.
Does he turn into Behemoth? Is that what's to happen in the storyline? Is that why he's there? He grabs it.
That'd be really scary.
I
if
think
he did
it's a
that.
separate thing. Oh my god.
Dragoon!
See-
Dude, Dragoon!
Yeah, I'm excited for Behemoth, obviously, but when I saw this, I was like, "What the fuck, dude? That's so dope!"
I wore
and
that for so long.
you get a goddamn insect blade,
Yeah.
which so
Those
I'm
are
excited for
Galebog.
that. Huh?
It's called Galebog? I think it's called in the game.
Gibbog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, you don't get an insect.
Drive.
You actually get some kind of like energy thing. Yeah. Look how big he is.
Oh my god, I love the Dragoon set.
Oh, yeah, no, so dope.
This behemoth looks so dope. Oh,
look at him! Look at him! He's getting all. He's
mega
stealing its power. Cactars.
Oh, they're the cats. Except they do.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Jesus. Meteor.
I like that they're not just adding like one thing.
Yeah, I'll say they added a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a little baby behemoth.
Did you
see that?
Yeah.
It must be the Poogie costume.
Oh, you're like,
there it is. That's awesome. August 2nd.
Oh, I'm so. Oh.
It's very soon.
Yeah, I gotta hop in now, anyways, because the new festival. I want to get that.
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I gotta get that out of the way.
So what do we think?
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of both games, so
it's a really cool crossover
fan service for me.
And I'm glad that if they're even going to dabble in Final Fantasy, that they're doing, like I said already, like more than one thing. So like Behemoth's really cool, but like the Dragoon armor, I almost said Paladin, is really fucking cool. That's a good way to get crucified. Fucking the Paladin armor, but like that's a fucking Paladin. Get good, noob. And the Insect Glaive, which is my favorite weapon. It looks dope. It's fitting that he's going to have some kind of spear or javelin type weapon. I think it's also really interesting that the bug itself is replaced by a different visual effect. So that's really cool.
Well, and it's really fitting for Dragoon anyways, because Dragoons use jump.
Yeah,
it's their big move. They're always in the air anyways. So yeah, no, it's awesome. I don't have a build for bug glaive anyways, so that would be a good one to do just for aesthetics.
I really hope, and I know it probably won't happen, but there's so many different like armor sets and weapons from 14 that can lend themselves to Monster Hunter. Like a Bard set would work really well looks wise for the bow. And like ninja weapons could work for dual daggers. I mean, there's just so many things that can be lent to the games. I hope one day that they just add more to it.
Chris just wants to take a bunch of Final Fantasy shit and just bring it over to Monster Hunter.
I do.
And you take a character in game and just run over your Final Fantasy wardrobe and start just raiding it. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this. I like this weapon. I'll bring all this shit with me.
Do it.
And the Poogie.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Poogie's adorable.
Fucking love that. I love that Poogie. He's a dickhead, but I love him.
I think that you might be the Moogle costume, or the Moogle might be a costume for your Palico.
That's what I was hoping when they
because he was blowing the horn, like the choral chorus. So it might be a costume for your Palico.
When they first even showed it off, I was hoping like that would be your Palico because, like, I mean, how fucking dope would it be to have goddamn Moogle with you?
Right.
The Cactars is interesting though because they kept showing those in prior trailers, and this time we're seeing that they're obviously the wild. What the fuck are they called?
Grelkbanes or whatever.
Something.
Grimalkin.
Yeah. Those guys are fucking. Yeah. So that's cool to see them do that. Yeah, it's really cool though. I'm actually really excited for this. I think more so than any of the other crossover stuff so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that'd be a no-brainer for me and Chris because we played a crap load of 14. So,
where is the Metal Gear Solid crossover?
That's not gonna happen.
What about if they added Metal Gear Rex or Metal Gear Ray, and that was a monster you had to fight?
Konami doesn't do things.
I don't give a fuck about them. They can go fuck themselves.
Well,
But
they own it.
You'd be more likely to see a crossover with like a Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
no.
Don't lie. If they had Kill It crossover, you'd be all over it.
Oh yeah, no,
It
of
would
course I
probably
would.
have to be Bug Glaive again though.
Nope.
So
And I wouldn't complain. That'd be dope as shit. 'Cause I'm already using it, and I love Keelik. Anything else?
no.
It's very, very cool. Still would be very cool to see some Metal Gear Solid. I don't know what kind of weapon you'd fucking have. A pistol.
It'd have to be like the light bow gun or
something. Here's a SOCOM. Just shoot things. I'd love it. Let us know in the comments what do you think about this crossover. Is there anything we missed in that trailer? Are you excited for it? It's coming out very fucking soon. And yeah, let us know everything in the comments below when it comes to that trailer. Let's get some information on this from our boy RX Gaming. It's a 4.5 minute video, not very long, talking about release date, armor, weapons, and more. Are you ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Arax here. Welcome back to another Monster Hunter World video, and today we're talking about Behemoth. Capcom just dropped a brand new trailer that gives us a better look at the next monster they'll be adding to the game.
I still haven't even fought
how it fights, what other stuff we have to look forward to, and most importantly,
Me neither.
the date, August the 2nd. This weekend, there's also going to be a Japanese live stream where we'll get a look at
how big that thing is.
Gameplay, and I'll be sure to cover that for you guys on Sunday. But for the time being,
crazy too because he's like that big, but he's in normal places.
The armor on one of the characters looks different than I'm normally used to seeing. The one using the hunting horn has like very cloth, flowy armor.
Just to reiterate what I said at the start, August 2nd is the date for Behemoth. That's basically 1 week before the PC version.
I know there's some new armor that this event's going on right now supposed to have.
The summer one, I'd imagine you'll get this event likely.
It's like a diving suit,
I think. It's not something you better do at the start of the game.
Gumball, baby.
Capcom have said that the PC version will also get the event quest that console versions have had, so rest assured.
I love how this asshole who just runs around grabbing random shit is just like, ooh, crystal.
This looks like an egg.
Ooh, shiny.
He's like really into that thing. That grabbing, he's like, oh shit, it's amazing.
The trailer shows the Aetherite, a crystal synonymous with Final Fantasy, actually appearing in the game.
Damn, why was he dead?
See Moogle, in this context, looking more like
dude, his pom-pom is ginormous.
Had a good gear as well. And then we see Kuliaku holding the Aetherite and clearly doing something he's not supposed to, but more on that later. We then switch focus to Behemoth in Eldest Recess, and this guy is pretty big. To be clear, since it takes place on a regular map, we are still looking at a regular monster, so to speak. This isn't a siege quest like Call of Taroth, and nor is it one of those big elder battles like Zeno or Zora, but regardless, he's still big. The trailer then jumps over to the Gathering Hall to give us a look at the armor, and this looks super cool. If any of you guys have played Final Fantasy XIV, then this appears to be the Dragoon armor, and the weapon in this case is an Insect Glaive, which of course aligns quite nicely with the Dragoon Spear or Pike, a weapon.
I'm glad they picked the Dragoon armor because it's such like a cool looking set.
I
wore that for so long.
Very Final Fantasy looking.
So I'm not an expert, but either way, the armor looks pretty sweet.
It's funny because I switched to Samurai.
Angles,
I was playing it and it's fun, but every once in a while I'm like, I don't want to go back to my
Dragon. Isn't actually a bug. In the Idle
I just love the way it plays.
Blue energy circling the player's
There's so many big swords in the game. You could easily do like a cloud crossover, which would be fucking sick.
Pretty sweet. And again,
Dark Knight in the games, they use two-handed weapons.
Switching back over to the battlefield, you can get a good sense of scale when you see the hunters battle the Behemoth.
What are those monsters in all Final Fantasies? They're like cats, but they have like the weird tentacles out their back that float.
Porals.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they added those as like smaller mobs.
And then there's this cool.
They're usually really strong. They're not like baby level. Like they usually have moves that like one-shot characters.
Character or creature, I'm just not familiar with it. Either way, this blue spectral bird-looking thing is your Kinsect, and it looks incredibly cool. Of course, throughout this battle, we see meteors raining down at the sky, which is one of the moves Behemoth is known for, so while fighting him, as well as watching out for any physical attacks, you'll also need to keep an eye out for those. We then jump back to Kulu, getting up to no good. It seems that touching the crystal has made him massive, and this is then going to result in a giant...
I like how all this Final Fantasy shit's happening, and then just fucking Kuliaku is just like, ooh, mine. I'm gonna get involved with this.
Tiny cactuars, which seem like they're gonna be a right pain. They kick out these little spines in a 360-degree circle, so be prepared for them to be more annoying than Gastodons and Gadulakas combined. Following on from there, we then have some more Behemoth gameplay. We see his lightning attack, another move he's known for, and then to round it out, he also has his huge meteor ability, which looks like a Tailship Supernova.
It looks like mechanics to hide behind those pillars.
When this hits the ground, you are not.
I would hope so. That's a big ass fucking area.
It seems like we're also getting a funny Behemoth skin for our Poogie too. So all up, a pretty cool.
There's a fight in Final Fantasy XIV where
some other
I think he's in the Crystal Tower. You fight a Behemoth,
and
he'll drop meteors
imagine
but they'll
Moogle
cool
outfit
down
for
and
the
stay there.
Paladins. Again, remember this weekend we will have extended gameplay shown on the Japanese live stream, so I'll keep you guys up to date on that.
That's what this
but for
looks
the
like
time
it's been
being,
homage
that's pretty
to.
much it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Where's
Thank you
Poogie
for
get off
watching.
being such a
Take
dick?
it easy. Catch you next time.
He's always been a dick, man.
Trying to give him a fucking little pat down, and he's like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And just knocks you on your ass and then gets in your face yelling. It's like, whoa.
Fuck you.
Take it down a notch, Poogie.
Right.
We're all friends here, I thought. Thoughts? More of the same?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really bring up anything that we didn't really catch. The only thing really was the slowdown to actually see the Kinsect, which was nice. But other than that, it was all information, at least that I feel like we already had. So,
thanks for nothing, RX Gaming.
No.
I'm never watching you again.
Totally not what I'm saying.
I'm surprised the Kinsect isn't like a little baby dragon, because I'm pretty sure as the dragon class you get a little like cosmetic pet that's just like a little dragon that follows you around.
It's 11. Final Fantasy 11, you had a wyvern as a
part
of your moveset.
Just like it's not even part of the moveset. It's just like a little like toy pet that follows you around. I swear that's how you get it.
I don't remember that.
That was a good Robert De Niro. Yeah.
So the only one I can think of right now is Midgard Sormer, whatever the fuck his name is, but you get that through the storyline. So
Gotcha.
But yeah.
If you could have any monster from Final Fantasy also in the game, what would it be?
Chocobo.
You're going to fight a Chocobo?
You fight Chocobos in Final Fantasy.
That's mean.
The wild ones are dicks. Yeah.
They are mean.
So is Poogie. I ain't killing him.
You could. He could be good bacon.
He is good bacon. I can
kill
tell.
moss swines, and moss swines just mind their own damn business.
That's true.
Yeah, but they're just like weak, so like it just makes sense. Poogie, on the other hand, that guy's a character. So Chocobo, you want to kill Chocobos because you're evil. Got it.
It would be a pain in the ass, but I think that it would be part of the fun of it. But Malboros.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What are those little dudes?
They're the plant ones.
Those
that
are big
spew
giant
out
tentacle
poison.
mouth.
Oh, those aren't even cool. What about the little what about the little lantern guys?
Tonberry?
Tonberries?
Yeah. Yes.
They
watch half your party get one shot as it just stabs them.
There's no fuck.
They got rid of that in Final Fantasy. It's Karma is the move they do now.
Don't those guys have little knives?
Yeah, a knife and a lantern. They come up.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
They're neat.
Just like Moogles, they're my favorite.
They used to just come up and go, and you die.
Yeah,
or
I want that.
You'd hit them too much, and they'd raise their lantern, and all the status effects would come at you.
I'm trying to slap that kid around and stop him from stabbing someone.
There's one of them where they do karma, and for every enemy you've killed in the game, they do that much damage to you. So if you killed 10 enemies total, they would do 10 damage. But if you've been farming like you're supposed to, and killed 10,000 enemies, it's instant 10,000 damage.
Yeah.
Could you imagine what that would be like in Monster Hunter for every little creature and monster you've killed throughout the game? There's karma. You're dead.
Maybe the world universes of Final Fantasy are weaker worlds and universes, and so Monster Hunter, what would be 10,000 damage or whatever, is nothing.
You literally fight the embodiment of darkness in Final Fantasy. I don't think the world's any weaker.
Well, yeah, but to them,
honestly, I feel like they're awfully similar.
Well, it's like,
look at the weapons they wield in both games.
It's like Superman. In his world, he's just normal. He fights someone, and they're also like him. And one of them, is two people here fighting each other, human versus human. Someone's gonna kill that person, but then he comes here, and we're like, holy shit, he's a god. That's Final Fantasy.
The only thing Final Fantasy, I think.
When I look at Monster, I'm like, these are gods amongst men, all of them.
Yeah, so there's magic in Final Fantasy. Is the only thing.
Weak magic to them.
And gods, maybe. You fight gods in Final Fantasy.
To them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I actually think, with the exception of the magic aspect, they're pretty comparable.
Absolutely.
So you have normal sized people with unwieldy weapons.
We don't even know that. Cloud could be, to us, 2 feet tall. We don't know.
The weapon still,
there's
compared
stated
to his body size,
heights
is ridiculous.
And blood types.
It's a butcher knife. He's gonna come at me with a fucking steak knife.
Sword?
To me, yeah.
Okay, Cloud's different because he's enhanced by Genova cells and Mako in his world. He's like superhuman.
In his world.
Yeah, like Captain America.
Yeah, like Captain America.
Also,
no.
The most Final Fantasy characters, at the very least, they have bios, so you can see how tall they are and stuff.
They have big hair too.
They do, but that's where that inspiration comes from. So,
Yeah.
How much hair gel are they using?
None.
no,
It
dude,
always
they wake
stays
up
like that. Even
The
underwater.
Did Cloud get hit by lightning?
I'm sure sometimes to the event he gets hit by lightning.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Maybe.
Happens after his hair is like that.
People
His hair
look
was
at
like
him-
that since he was a kid.
People look at him trying to walk in doorway, and they're like, "Oh, watch your hair, homie." But then they're like, "Should I ask him about this?" He doesn't look friendly.
Zach's hair is bigger.
Yeah. But
I'm
Zach
sure
is
Zach
completely
brings that
modeled
up all
after, Gawk, Disney.
Zach?
No.
No.
Gawk was blonde in that video. That there's similarities to Cloud in.
Oh God! Don't get me started on this.
Did he?
It's like 3 or 4
Did
characters.
he voice him though?
No,
Was
that's
that what it
Genesis.
Gawk,
Genesis, yeah.
yeah, voiced Genesis, and he also voiced Chaos in Dirge of Cerberus.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yes. Anything else you guys want to say on that? I feel like we could just sit here and talk about wherever the
Give
fuck
me
we're talking about.
all the weapons from Final Fantasy 14
And all the
in
clothes.
Monster Hunter.
I'd say my biggest
Yes.
problem is that watching that makes me want to play both games. They're both
Yes.
endless games. I don't have time for endless games right now.
Time to clone yourself.
Right? So
Call up Elon Musk.
I'm gonna get on Monster Hunter right now.
I was
like
thinking
right
about-
now, because we're kind of doing something.
Nope.
He just
Nope.
gets up,
Bye.
walks off.
Later.
Show's over, boys. I'm out of here. Wrap it up. Probably should wrap it up though. We're at 45 minutes though, which is like the shortest taste cast done in a while. But
I thought you had something like a topic.
oh
or
no,
something.
that would have already happened already. We'll save that for another time.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, it's a very mysterious thing. Yeah, so I'll just throw it back at you guys again, though. Let us know in the comments, what are you most excited about? Again, are we missing something that might not have been brought up, or maybe we didn't hear or see? What are you excited about when it comes to the crossover? Are you currently playing Monster Hunter still? Are you excited for it for PC? Are you playing Final Fantasy 14 or any of the Final Fantasies? What's your favorite Final Fantasy? If you could put anything from Final Fantasy into Monster Hunter, what would it be? Weapons, monsters, big hair boys and girls? Let me know.
That's a lot of questions.
Dude, I'm a curious boy. I get asked people questions all day. But yeah, I think it's gonna do it for this episode of Tastecast.
Yeah.
Short one. Episode 69. I wish we had better jokes. I'm an adult. I don't do that. Okay. I tell myself. Let us know in the comments something. I don't know where I'm going with that. As always,
I say we did this already.
thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this episode. I got thrown off with the 69 shit. Like, subscribe if you enjoy this episode. Make sure to check out our other episodes. Check us out on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook at Tasty Loot Gaming. Check us out on Twitch at Tasty Sapphire, one word. And Tasty_fruit is Chris. Hit the notification button to let us know, or let you know when we go live. I'm slowing down. Yeah, if you want to watch the streams on this channel, they're on here as well. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, and all other places for podcasts, shit like that. And if you're listening to us, make sure to come check us out on YouTube at Tasty Loot Gaming. Check out our Discord, link down below. And yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm gonna go fucking chill out because I'm going crazy right now mentally. But until the next episode, which will be Tuesday for Taste Tuesday, have a great weekend, guys, and take it easy. Oh. I couldn't keep up with my own brain. I was like,
Make sure to click the button to let us know when we go live.
yeah, let me know. I don't know if I'm live.
You're having a meltdown there.
I was. I had too much going on. I'm fucking warm, dude.